Yeah. I was writing down all the platinums that I was gonna do as well. It's a canny list. Like I'm not even, you know what it is? I'm just creating work, but it's just like it does take your mind off all the stuff. Like it really, really does help just to escape. Because, like I say, my family, right, have always been like fighting. I come from a big family, not big, but family of four, and I was the youngest. And it's just been tittle tattle fucking bullshit my entire life, you know. Sitting on the stairs watching them kick the shit out of me dad. You fucking name it, you know what I mean? Tittle tattle city.
Yeah.
And I've just always used the games to escape. And
you're preaching to the choir, but other way around with parents still.
no, I'm just saying, like life in general gets hard, and like the games have always saved us from it. You know, like the switched me head off from thinking about it. And what used to happen, you know, like remember Grand Theft Auto San Andreas? James.
Yeah.
Well, games like that, obviously I played that when it was out on the PS2 and like completed it and such. But messed around so much, do you know what I mean? But I honestly thought I did everything there was to do in that game. And it wasn't until like trophies were released and I played games that I'd already played before and never messed around once. Just stuck to the story missions and enjoyed the shit out of the game even more. Somehow, you know, like the trophies made it better for me.
Yeah.
Cause there was more like purpose of doing it, and it sucked us into it even more. Because what I thought was great about it was I would complete a game like Grand Theft Auto and be like, right, well, what now? That's it, innit? Done, innit? And then you'd fuck around for the longest time, do you know what I mean? But really there is more stuff to do, which was always there, but there was no incentive to do it. Like there was no, do you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't do something for bragging rights, you know. But I would rather have it where I've done something, I've gotten the trophy, it's done, don't need to mention it, it's fucking there. You know what I mean? Because I remember I was talking to me mate Paul, and he was like, you've probably completed thousands of games. And you know, you would agree to that. But when you actually think about it, there's no way I've completed 1,000 games. But could you brag about 1,000 games? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't be bothered to remember it, to brag it. You know what I mean? Where I like lose myself in a game, not to say like fucking I'm the fucking best, I've done it, you know, but to like, you know, I've done it, the trophies are there, it wasn't for nothing, you know, it wasn't like I've done it, it's fucking done. You know, all I can do about now is tell people that I've done it, and they can choose to believe it or not.
Right.
But that's what gets me going. Like, I met someone on here before, and I think I told you about him before. He made us upgrade my internet before you would play the game. Dead Nation. Because we're on 30 and we got upgraded to 70 for free with Virgin Media, and only then would he play the game. And he was like, oh, I do all my platinum stuff in the mornings, and then I play the games I want to play like during the day. But it was mad, because he at that time he had 80 odd platinums, right? And then I checked, because obviously I ended up taking them off, because he was an idiot, right? And I checked not long after to see how many platinums we had. He's fucking had over 200. But the thing is, right, if he is, like, even if he did do his platinums in the mornings and then jump on his multiplayer games like his zombies and that on Black Ops 4, he was level bloody, he was Prestige Master level 400 on zombies. This was years ago. You know what I mean? How do you have all them platinums and do that? And it turns out, I was looking at his trophies, and he fucked up at one bit, right? He says, I don't have anyone on if they don't help. Like, he doesn't keep people on if they don't help him with his trophies.
Aye.
Fucking, he had trophies at the same time from different games. He had a trophy, same day, same date, same time and that, on Tomb Raider as he did on another game. So he was getting people to, like, do the platinums for him. Stupid that, isn't it?
Yep. You can get done for that, I know, can't you?
Mate, I blocked him because he says that I called him fucking a such and such when I went to the toilet to Sam.
Oh.
Because he's Pakistani. He says that I called him a bloody you-know-what when I went to the toilet. And I come back in Santos and I just took him straight off. Nah. You'd come out and keep really bad racist slurs and that when we're playing the game. Talking about ISIS and all sorts, and I'm like, whoa, yeah, you gotta get with banned.
Right.
I'm like, pack it in. He was, oh, he was an idiot. Caliber I've never fucking come across before. John wasn't much fucking better. He was coming out with all keep fucking the N-words and everything, man. I'm like, John, I'm streaming. What are you even using that word for anyways? None of what,
I mean,
black mate?
I think only bad word I've ever used began with F and a D. And a W.
Fucking dick.
No, try again. It is that,
donkey.
but add another word onto it.
Fucking Dennis.
No, D and then head.
Aye, dickhead.
They're the only 3 swear words I've ever used.
Well, no one watches the stream anyways, James. You know what I mean? It's more for me than anyone. Look at him opening his box and then fucking teabagging us. He's been following us all the way around the map. There's one thing I'd hate about this game, you know? People say you get high level and that, follow you around the map, sniffing your ass for a gun. Make your own fucking gun. Innit?
Alright.
I just wouldn't waste my time. The break. I hate this mission, you know. I wish I knew I did this mission. I hate these missions. So time consuming. What you doing now? Waiting for the mission. You have to like build up all these C-bots to start the mission. Retrieve the data is so bad.
You know what somebody said in my last job? They went, oh, have you got a girlfriend? And I went, yeah. Showed them picture and they went, has your girlfriend got a white stick? I was like, you old bastard.
Like a witch?
No, like she were blind.
Alright, right.
I thought, dickhead.
I just try not to make it like personal anymore, mate, because I've just been fucking burnt so many times that I just don't let people in. So
Yeah, but the thing is, they're talking about that shit at work, and I just want to get on with my job. And the thing is, I had to change me. I had to, like, you know, I ended up with blisters and nearly like very bad ones, and then nearly sepsis. And then he's turning round because he's seen blood on me toe, and he's going, "Oh, he's painted his toenails." I'm thinking, fuck, that's fucking blood, you stupid thick bastard. You know what I mean?
Just piss takers, aren't they?
Aye.
Well, that was the thing with John. You know, John's canny, right? But he's just always in that mood where he's like joking on, and then it gets to the point where I don't know when he's joking, when he's fucking not, and it just gets to the point where, you know, I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing? Am I just some sort of little fucking mug? You know, when he's like, "Come here, princess," and I'm playing the whole game, you know, like breaking me back, fucking waiting for him getting in from work, and then putting up with that shit. I doubt it. Like, they're just joking, but like I say, I can't take a joke, mate. You know what I mean? So I just need to say something. But saying something makes it worse, you know, half the time. So
yeah, but you know,
calm down,
yeah,
princess.
but you do know sometimes when they're saying it's a joke, it becomes very bloody serious.
Aye.
You know what I mean?
Aye, just when it all builds up and that, you know what I mean. When you hear people like, "What you doing? Nothing wrong with him. He's a fucking freak." You know, like that kind of stuff, and then you get like, "Aye, fucking say my doing, princess. Fucking hell, calm down. It's just a game." But it's me fucking life. Do you know what I mean? What else have I got? It's obviously become way more than a game, you know. But to them, it's just a game. And it's just like, I mean, fucking hell, calm down, princess, you daft little cunt. Fucking stop getting your knickers in a twist. Just a game, man. Do you know what I mean? It's cuts deep. And you're ashamed to say, you know? But it's essentially someone's coming in the room, fucking shitting all over your life. Innit? Because if it's not just a game, fucking wish it was just a game, mate. Fucking get out me fucking lobby. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. But you know, people like backups, don't they? You know, when they're not very good at something. People like things that they're good at. If they're not very good at it, they're quick to say it's shit. You know, "Oh, it's my favourite game, come play it, come have a fucking shot," you know. Fucking hate it, it's fucking shit, not fucking playing it. Do you know what it is? It's on my fucking top 10 of fucking worst games I hate. You know, and it's like, right, good games. Well, I know the story myself, you know, I've got my own story with Street Fighter. You know, that's how I ended up doing the platinums, because Street Fighter was my favourite game, and it's all I played. But, unfortunately, I didn't grow as good as the other players did. You know what I mean? Now it's considered a classic game. Every time I have an online match, I get my head fucking kicked in. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm losing 90% of my games. And that's being nice. And I've been playing over 10 years, you know? Like, I didn't age well with it. Like, I was good at the start when everybody was learning. Like, I learned it quick. But, but people just took it to another level. I understood the combos, not the fighting. I spent too much time in the training room. This has to be the worst mission in the game. Fucking hell, man, it's been like 20 minutes already. Let me just fucking see how much time I've just spent waiting for this mission to start, because it's just started now. What a fucking joke. $15? Are you joking? 15 minutes, James? Before the mission begun. I've been in this world for 15 minutes, 16 minutes now. And the mission has just begun. What a joke. Everyone's been going around getting loads of crap. Love it, innit? A game where the looting never ends. And players don't do the mission, they just loot. Oh god, so ready to finish this game. Fucking 30 frames a second as well, man. It's disgusting. Oh, they updated it though, by the way. Because remember when I was saying, wow, you can ride the fucking animals? So they didn't update and put the animals in, you couldn't ride them. But I was always trying to ride the wolf. And then
they took it back out again.
No, no, they didn't know that update, and you can ride the hog, but you can't ride the wolf. Like, you can jump on its back, where you never could before, but I never checked, but I'm sure that's, like, a new update. So they are still doing stuff to it. It's just a shame, like, 30 FPS. It don't work. Know what I mean? Like 30 frames a second in games don't work, do they? I mean,
nope.
It's enough to run it when nothing's happening, and it's smooth when nothing happens, but as soon as these enemies spawn in, look at the frames. I mean, it's just dropped 1 frame there. Oh, nothing happened. You know what I mean? Did a fucking spawn fucking fluctuate or something? Whack its tail. You know? It's just quick to drop the frames. Where I'm sure it is in 60 frames a second as well in Battle Royale. But at least when the frames drop, it doesn't go to 0. Which is the problem, isn't it? Because when the frames drop at 60 FPS, it'll only drop to 30-ish at the most, won't it? And if it drops below that, it'll be visible, the lag. Which is crazy, because I never knew. I've played this game for years, and do you know what it is? I thought it was an internet thing. Where it is an internet thing as well. Like, because it shows you how many packets it's downloading, how many packets it's uploading. There we go, still nothing happening in this game. I can't be asked to leave it for 3 survivors. In fact, I'm gonna put it in this other mode where I can see the time going by for the majority of this fucking match. I think sometimes, you know, like, not everybody understands how a game works, including me. You know what I mean? Because there's so much to know. But it's like a £1 billion like company or something, isn't it?
Aye.
Like Fortnite. So it's like, I understand it's backwards compatibility now. But why 30 frames a second in this mode and 60 in the Battle Royale? Innit? You know what I mean? Because you could easily say maybe the engine's not capable of it, but have you seen the size of the Battle Royale map? You know what I mean? There's not really any reason for it, is there? You know, like, to have it 30 frames.
Might be a case of
well, that's what I was thinking.
It might be the fact that one's single player, but with multiplayer options. I don't know.
Well, it will definitely have something to do with that. On the PS5, you do actually get 60 frames though, in Save the World, and it works like nice. And you can uncap it as well and get higher at a risk. At the risk of it dropping even lower when it does spike. You know what I mean? But I can get 120 on my PS5 on Battle Royale. James. 22 minutes has elapsed by the time it's gonna spawn this second wave. You know what I mean? And you wonder why I like to fucking know more than the average person. I'm fucking timing it, 22 minutes, man. Most missions are over by this time. Fuck off! Stupid bird. I just want them to catch up to PCs in that regard. You know, like that. Even 120 would be fine if you could get that. Just like with all your games. So far I've only got it with Fortnite and Call of Duty, which I'm not playing. But Street Fighter 6, man, got to be letting you do 120 frames or something, because you know how much they're getting on these PCs, James?
What?
300 FPS. Granted, you have to have the monitor. Thomas's goes up to 144 on most of his stuff. He was playing that split gate on 144 FPS. We're stuck at 60. Know what I mean? I would like that extra time to react myself. It's all reaction, isn't it? You've got more time to react. Not to mention how much more like buttery smooth it would be. You know what I mean? I've tried 120 frames a second, mate. It feels unreal. Like you know the building that on Fortnite. It can become like one big combo, right? Like a fighting game combo. That's what it feels like sometimes, and it's just like I can't build on this mode. You know what I mean? I can't build because it's just so. As soon as I start building, I'm dropping frames like a motherfucker. Look, I've went down to 24 packets download. You know what I mean? Now I'm at 30. 30 for both because I'm standing still, right? And I'll tell you how much it drops when I start building. There, straight away, dropping, downloading 26 packets, fluctuating between 26, 29 and 30 frames a second. Straight away as soon as I do something. I'll give it to Thomas the other day to see what you could build. And he was trying to edit and that. I'm like, don't waste your time. I was like, just see what you can build for us. And I'm not sure if it was just me, but he felt like he wasn't going anywhere. Know what I mean? He couldn't do his 90s. Honestly, if this game mode just worked, I'd be a fucking pro by now at the building. Know what I mean though? Because it's like 500,000 structures and what? 354,568 structures in. I still have approximately 150,000 structures to go. Innit? Even 150,000 structures, you'd be real good. You know, if it just worked.
Yeah.
Like you're building. Thomas was saying it'll be hard to even get 1,000 a day. I can knock 1,000 out. Easy. No problem. You know what I mean? But you're not learning anything because the game's not working. Like properly.
Yeah.
It's unplayable. Oh yeah, you can't get the wolves. Wow. Yeah, definitely update.
What, you can ride on it?
Ride the wolves, aye. Sweet. I like it. You can also build on while using the wolf and everything. Shoot.
Yeah.
So it's way.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some food or bit like that.
Right. Wow, half an hour, you taking the piss? What a joke. Might as well have a game of fucking zombies. Fucking piss take. 32 minutes. What a joke. Of course, gonna fucking do it. Know what I mean? Not even hard. Fucking piece of shit. Fuck off.
I'm back.
Alright.
Didn't that call me a peasant yesterday for sitting on the floor instead of having a gamer chair?
Like that one.
I've not forgotten that.
I have got a car chair, me, out of a BMW. A BMW, is it X4 or something? It's like the Jeep. It's like a Jeep version of it. Like a 4x4 BMW. White leather. Because obviously I've got like a gaming chair and that, and we'll pay over 100 quid for that. I'd rather sit on the floor. My fucking tailbone was killing me. I couldn't sit down anywhere. Because, you know, I play games so long. Know what I mean? And at first it was comfy. I just don't know what it is. I think it's just the way it had us, like, propped up all the time.
No.
I don't know what it was, but it really hurt. Which sounds like a foo-foo. But honestly, man, to be fair, there is no chair in the world that won't do that. It's just you're sitting for long periods of time, and what I thought, right, was, am I not going to go barber chair or car chair? Because with a car chair, a car seat, any car seat, it can't be uncomfortable because they get people suing the shit out of them. People will be crashing the cars because they've got a bad back off this chair. You know what I mean? It can't be painful because you need to be able to do a 3-4 hour car journey without, you know what I mean, being crippled. And I just thought there's no way I'm gonna get a better, you know what I mean?
Right.
And like I said, it's in the car chair in the sitting room. Obviously Sam's not happy with it, but what woman would be happy with a car chair in the sitting room? Fucking Paul was telling us to build a full car. Not a brother. Different
The
Paul.
other one.
Yeah. Build a car? It's like, are you trying to get his, like, shot? Do you know what I mean? Why don't you build a car in your sitting room, mate? I tell you what, why don't you take that car that you've built in your bedroom into the sitting room and see how Hazel likes that? Do you know what I mean, though? You can't just do everything people tell you to do, can you? Of course I am gonna build a car around my car seat. But then it's like, how would I move it though? Do you know what I mean? I'm one man. Who's hardly even a man.
Who's hardly even a man.
I know, but build a full-scale fucking car in the sitting room. Come on.
He's
How am I gonna move it?
it.
I know, but how am I gonna move it? I don't want to. At the end of the day, James, I don't want to build a contraption that I'm gonna fucking injure me back with moving it every day. I'm not. Honestly, mate. Isn't it better just to pretend you're stupid? If I was like a comedian, that's what it would be based off. Pretend to be stupid. And do you know who the best example is for that? Have you ever seen that, what do you call him?
Johnny Vegas.
What's he called, man? He was in Bubble Boy. And he's dumb. He's like, he's got this dwarfism going on. He's not dumb, but he's like a comedian.
Warwick Davis.
It's not Warwick, no. He's a little black dwarf.
No.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Ah.
Yeah, he pretends to be dumb. I mean, if you look up Beetlejuice, right, and just put anything, Beetlejuice, best of Beetlejuice, you'll get all this stuff of him
I know what you mean, I think.
being asked questions, and they're like, what's 1 add 1? And he's like, 36? You know what I mean?
I think I know what you mean.
But he plays dumb. But honestly though, that's like, people love it. Don't they?
Yep.
Honestly though, with him though, you wouldn't think he was playing dumb. You sort of, you guess. You hope he's like joking. Cause it's that bad. But he's funny. Look.
There's a, you know Amiga?
Yeah, Omega, yeah.
Yeah, did you know they're still releasing games for that?
No. There's a lot of retro gamers, like, in there.
Yeah, but there's like full games coming out for it.
Well, there's people making their own, yeah, aren't there? Now. I was watching Justin Wong play this, like, game where it had Jason in it. It had two versions of Jason in it. It had, like, all your horror characters and stuff like that. It had, what's he called? Pinface? Fucking Needleface, whatever you call them. Of,
Pinhead.
Pinhead, aye. Had all them in it, everything. Looked pretty good. Obviously I'll never be able to play it because like PC shit, innit? I just can't get away with you can't just plug and play.
And the game, the movie you're thinking as well, Razor.
Yeah, they remastered it, haven't they, as well?
I didn't know that.
Aye, they've just remastered it, aye. I never watched the first one, but I definitely looked at that cover and remember it, like yesterday. I know the dude, I never knew his name. I think Pinhead's a stupid name, but...
I'm watching the gameplay trailer for Sonic Frontiers. I'm not that impressed yet.
Well, I'm not going back to a Sonic game until they put showers back in, which it'll no doubtedly be called Sonic Adventure 3, because there's no way they've never used it again, the chows. No, need the chows. Did you ever play Sonic Adventure or Sonic Adventure 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got addicted to them chows.
No, what's good? I like the fact that you could like get animals, put them together and make your own shells.
Aye, nah, yeah.
Different combos. Oh, the fuck's right.
I was playing that like not long ago as well, and I sussed out a canny little glitch where you can just duplicate like expensive items and sell them and that. And then I got bored and turned it off and I haven't went back since.
This looks absolutely shit. Looks like
do us a favour.
Go on.
Find out when that Factions is coming out. Factions multiplayer mode, Last of Us. So it'll just be like TLOU Factions.
There isn't an official one yet. It says it's believed to release in 2023. Yeah,
right.
That's all it says. So it's 2023 at some point.
God, do you know what it is? I think 2023 is going to be the best year for games in a long time. For a long time.
Right.
Obviously there was other good years, like 2008, 2009, but you're going fucking back some. I can't wait till they fuck this Grand Theft Auto 5 off and just start doing, they've milked the shit out of that game, man. And they're saying it's 6 years, it feels like forever. Do you know what I mean? Do you know
Right.
fans of the series have never waited so long for a Grand Theft Auto game? They've just milked the shit out of it. And what if they make this one shit? They're just gonna fucking milk the shit out of this one. They didn't even make that one shit, to be fair. I really liked it, but the single player part of it, which sounds daft, I didn't know, that's fucking shit. You know what I mean? The same auto aim bollocks.
Hmm.
To be fair, I probably don't know what I want, but not that. Not Grand Theft Auto 5, and I don't want that for fucking, for me PS3, for me fucking PS4, and me PS5. I don't think so. 3 generations of consoles. Worse than Capcom. Actually worse than Capcom. But at least with Rockstar, you do get a lot of other really, like, triple star fucking titles, don't you? Like Resident Evil.
Yep.
Oh, that's Capcom, man. Resident Evil, isn't it?
Yeah, Resident Evil, Capcom.
Trying to think of what else. Super duper. Oh yeah, it's that fucking cowboy one, isn't it? Rockstar
I know
one.
what you mean.
When you ride the horses and shit. Riding on my horse. Red Dead Redemption. I can't get into that. I've not even give it a chance, like, but they do like making massive games, like, don't they?
Aye, they do.
Fuck even getting into Red Dead Redemption when I'm not even, like, I'd have to force myself. But the pure size of the game, nah. Plus, with this day and age, all the multiplayer options you've got now that you will actually play with people. You know what I mean? Do you really want to put yourself through, you know, a 300-hour fucking NPC game? You know? Where NPCs, like The Witcher, you know what I mean? Do you want to carry on putting yourself through 300-400-hour games of fucking, you know, like The Witcher and that, and just only coming across NPCs? Depends what you want, doesn't it? Depends what you can, if you can carry on going through that. Like, this has been a grind, but at least it's not with NPCs or just me. Not that it's made a difference it being real people in the slightest, but at least you know it's real people, and if you do want to, like, interact with them, you can. Like, the choice of that being there is good.
Yeah.
Right, that's another mission down. How long did that take? Let's see. First one took 32 minutes, and the second one took 18. Wow. I've never wanted to do that mission anyways, but only till now have I realised how much extra you're doing or not doing while you're waiting for the mission to start. It's a weird one, that mission, like, retrieve the data.
I looked on takeaway yesterday, right? You know, cheesy chips.
Yeah,
Guess how much they were because of bloody inflation and that. Have a
£2.80.
guess. Hey,
£2.80.
that being generous. £4.
Fucking hell. Nah. I'll make me own.
As soon as I saw that, I went, fuck that for a game of soldiers.
I'm just taking the piss now. Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Regular chips were £2, which I didn't mind.
Sam was saying there was the one in the town, Phoenix Window and that, saying the Santa Claus shit, right? My mum wanted a bit of pizza. Big pizza it was. £4 a slice. £4 a slice. Do you think they bought them? No.
I'm wondering.
No, they're fucking starved. Of course they're starved. £4 a slice. Fucking hell. Keep it.
I mean, I'll buy a big one for like, what is it? 9 or 8.
Oh, aye, but this is a slice.
Or is it 10? Something like that.
Don't know what size it was. All they had to say was a slice of pizza for £4. Fucking keep it.
Exactly.
Is it hot? Because I bet it's been there for a while.
£4 a piece for pizza, and then it's balmy.
I'd rather make my own pizza. Like, granted, I can't do it from scratch, but what is it? 80 pence. 80 pence for them ready-made, what do you call it? You know what I mean? The base. And then you just put whatever on. But obviously it adds up. Like the price when you're buying the ingredients, like the cheese and that.
Alright.
But you might be able to make a couple. Like the dough. The dough's the only hard bit. I've started this mission too quick. I've got to refuel the fucking map.
The 10 hardest PS2 games, Shinobi and Manhunt on the list.
Probably never even played any of them.
I've played Shinobi.
Never even played it, no.
I have. Can't remember if it was, I don't know. Can't even remember.
I was playing PS2. I was playing stuff like Tekken, obviously, Tekken Tag, Tournament 2, what else? Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto 3.
I've played Grand Theft Auto.
Gran Turismo 3, I was playing.
I always thought Grand Theft Auto London were a bit hit and miss.
Ah, that was old though, wasn't it? PS1 game. That was like a special edition version, wasn't it?
Yeah. I had Grand Theft Auto 1, 2, Grand Theft Auto London, 3, then the expansion stuff there, I can't remember.
Oh, I remember playing Burnout and everything for the PS2 and that. And that's what a lot of the Platinums were, just like going through the ones I played as a kid to like just for the nostalgia and like to actually earn something from it this time.
Yeah.
Even if it is just a trophy.
Oh, they need to mod that. They need to redo that. Somebody's like made zombies on the Overwatch, you know, from the original one. And he's not updated his thing for the new one. He's just left it as the same. So it's been a bit of a numpty, in other words.
I played all sorts. Like I say, like, for the same way that I can't remember, well, it's not that I can't remember them, it's just I can't mention them all on the spot. You know what I mean?
Aye.
And you remember them like later on and such. Obviously when you're gone, when it won't matter. But I couldn't be asked to, you know, if that's all you got out of it was bragging rights, I couldn't be asked to go out my way the way I do for that. To say, oh yeah, I played that game, loved that game, completed it. Just for to wait, what, 25 years for someone to mention it. And say, oh yeah, it was good that, completed that. And then that's it. It's over.
I remember a game called Freedom Fighters. Do you remember that?
Not sure.
Did you have a
but you did remind us of
did you
a
have
game.
a GameCube?
Hats on. Fighting Force. That's what you reminded us of there.
Fighting Force.
Fighting Force for the PS1.
Sounds familiar.
That was fucking sick, that.
Sounds familiar, but it's not.
It had the red cover with 4 guys on it, and you would choose between 4 guys, and it was a bit like Streets of Rage.
Ah, I don't know what you're on about.
Ah, that was lethal.
Yeah, did you have a GameCube?
Aye. I was playing all me Mario parties and stuff on that.
Yeah, Freedom Fighters was got GameCube.
I probably just paid no attention to it. I chose the Nintendos for a while, but my Sean had always been getting the PlayStations and stuff, so I had like both. But I just can't go back Nintendo these days. It's just can't do it. I can't play for nothing anymore. Like I can't go back. Because the way I see it, it's just like starting again.
Yeah, PlayStation's poison people that way. And Xbox.
I liked the Pokemon games a lot, you know, and I spent like a massive amount of time on them Pokemon games, and to think of all the Pokemon that I've had, and all the things I've done on it, for it to all be like somewhat wiped, or you know, I buried my brother with it, you know, buried my brother with about 50 fucking shiny Magikarp, and with all holding Master Balls, you know, stuff like that. So kind of like I would love them to bring it to PlayStation, but unfortunately they didn't. So I've kind of closed the door on that when I buried him with it, you know.
It's because it's owned by Nintendo.
Oh,
the company's owned by Nintendo, so they can only
of course.
do it on Nintendo and certain things.
But where I'm going with that is like Temtem's just completely replaced it now. And I've done that already. I need to go back and finish off my platinum.
That's basically their version of Pokemon for PlayStation, I think.
And I think it's excellent. I actually think it's better than Pokemon. But that's probably just because I've been waiting for Pokemon to come and do something like that for so long, that these guys have just done it. Digimon's just done it. You know what I mean? So I just can't go back to that handheld system. It really hurts my neck. You know, you're talking 50 hours fucking looking down at your nuts. Can't do it.
Looking at your nuts.
You are though, I mean, neck kills. And then you lie down with it, or you lie back and you'll hold your arms up, and your arms start hurting. And it's like a tiny little device in your hands, like a Game Boy Color. Can't go back, mate. Do you know what I mean? It has to be been there, done that, got the fucking t-shirt.
Yeah, but PlayStation's got handheld stuff, haven't they, as well?
Aye, true, aye. I can't play them for that long either. But at least I'm getting something out of it. So on my PS Vita, I don't know where it's gone. I'm going for the Munch's Odyssey Platinum.
I've got a PSP somewhere.
Had all that, pinched, fucking sold, yeah.
Yeah, my PSP's somewhere, but I don't know where it bloody is.
I have to say,
I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh on it.
I have to say, out of my entire life and all the consoles that I've played, I do have to say that the Nintendo 64 was one of the best, like, consoles I've ever played. One of the weirdest and best. You know what I mean? Like controls.
N64, Dreamcast.
Oh yeah, Dreamcast. But like Dreamcast for me.
GameCube wasn't bad.
But I'm not talking strictly console. I'm not talking graphics. No. I'm not talking nothing in that. I'm talking about literally the games that were released for the system of just like.
Yeah, GameCube was really good.
Aye, but not as good. Do you know what I mean? Because it was like, for me, it was like, whoa, what's this? Mario Party. Whoa, what? Ridge Racer. Pokemon Stadium.
You do know Mario Party
Pokemon Stadium 2.
Yeah, you could get all that on.
It went up to Mario Party 3 on N64, and then Mario Party 4 was, I think it was on was it the Wii? The GameCube.
Nope, GameCube.
Mario Party 4, yeah. So, like, for that stuff, yeah, of course I continued on to the GameCube. GameCube obviously started growing up a bit more. Started playing one of the really good games that I played on that was Samus. Metroid Prime.
Alright.
That one took the cake.
Oh, healing. Look, I need healing.
But like I say, the N64 though, I mean, you just rattle off a couple of the games, you know, and it's just like top title after top title. Zelda, you know what I mean? You had like 3 Zelda games or something.
GameCube had 4
You keep
Zeldas.
going back to the bloody GameCube. Yeah, the GameCube was good. It has Resident Evil 4 and everything, didn't it? Or was that Wii U?
The N64 had 3 Zeldas.
3, yeah, I know. Ocean of Our Time and
GameCube had 4.
Twilight. But like I say,
Majora's Mask.
all of them were good. All the consoles are good. But I'm talking about like the titles that were coming out for that were just shit hot. Like really, really good.
I used to play that WrestleMania game on N64, mate. GoldenEye were one for N64.
I played both of them as well, and I remember the wrestling game. I can't remember if it was Stone Cold Steve Austin on the front holding the belt up. I think it was. But one of the most iconic things I remember about that game was Gold Dust.
You played Rory's War.
Aye, Gold Dust. You remember him? Gold somewhere?
Yep.
I only knew him from the game, but I probably never picked him because I was a big fan of like Kane and the Undertaker.
You will remember the name of.
But that was good.
Ghost.
That was good, but it wasn't good in the sense I would sit and play it on my own. It was good because like I had like a brother and that, and obviously sitting. It was just like you'd put it on to play with someone, but I wouldn't like play it on my own kind of game. But N64, man, that was just like unreal. The amount of games, the amount of time I spent on that Zelda as well. I don't think I ever got to the point where I became an adult in the game.
What you mean on time?
Aye, I never even got to the point where I became an adult. I remember I had actually played the last mission though, because somebody, the second one I got, the second N64 I got had, like I say, all this saved data on. Pokemon Stadium was clocked, and Twilight was clocked. And I went to the last mission, started it myself.
Twilight Princess.
It was one of the Zelda games. I think.
I was gonna say Twilight Princess were we.
I think it was Oceanara of Time, but I've never been able to say it, so.
Orinka.
It's like Okinara or something in it.
Yeah, whatever. Orinka of Time or something. I know what you mean.
Yeah, well, you start off and one of the first missions is the Deku Tree. The big Deku Tree.
Yeah.
It's a super interesting speedrun to watch that as well. But you know what? You know, like Smash Bros, Mario Party, Super Mario 64 was fucking amazing. For its time, that was just insane. I couldn't get enough of that game. I spent a massive amount of time on that.
Why's our healer got mitigating damage in 96? Bit weird.
So I loved them titles, but I was gutted that they just kept it to the Nintendo. But I can't sit running around fucking Princess Peach's fucking mansion till I'm 31. Do you know what I mean? I've got to move on. You know?
Yes, you can, 'cause you're a gamer. Yes, you can.
But there's got to be a purpose. I went back when I grew up, and I went back and I got 120 stars. What else is there to do? I did it. Do you know what I mean? Speedrun it. Which I couldn't do because I don't have the equipment.
I'm trying to finish Shadow, man.
Diddy Kong Racing.
Remember Shadow, man?
I think I've seen a remaster of something like that. But do you remember Diddy Kong Racing though? There's another one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying though? No other console can I rattle off all these like amazing titles. Obviously,
Shadow Man were both N64 and PlayStation.
Wasn't it? Is that the one with the black dude on the front holding the skull?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. Do you know what? Fucking, I had that question ready for you, you know, and I've completely forgot it. There was another game, Soul Reaver. I'm getting confused between them two games along the line, but I do remember, was Shadow Man out for the Dreamcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's both of them, yeah, I knew them both. I want that game. That kind of game.
Shadow Man's where like serial killers have escaped and they've like got the bodies in both like Shadow World and our world. You've got like capture the souls.
Yeah, but it was like Soul Reaver, wasn't it? I don't know whereabouts I've gotten confused with them two games, but I remember them both being. Maybe I get Soul Reaver from this Shadow Man, I don't know, but I was playing stuff like that with my oldest brother, Craig, and it would be, we would play stuff like that, he would like him and Sean would like Max Payne and stuff.
Yeah.
So we were playing Max Payne and that, and
that last Max Payne was absolute shite.
And on Max Payne we were watching Craig, and he was ran in this room, shotgun someone, take a seat, big feet, ran in another room, killed him, same goes, big nose, another room, topped him, that's what I said, fat head. You know, just stupid little stuff like that that he won't remember but stays with me forever. And that's the kind of shit that I'm talking about when people come in the room and they're like, it's just a fucking game, man. You know what I mean?
I'm one of them gamers that'd be like, what we're watching telly for? Stick some fucking gaming on.
But that's people though, innit? They're like, it's just a game, man, but it's been way more than that. For me.
I'm one of them that's like, stick a game on, it's going to be more entertaining than telly, I can guarantee you.
Aye. But like I
I've
say,
been
when I've told you my
a
story,
gamer all my life as well.
well, I have, and I just find it hard when someone comes along and just, you know, come here, princess. What you talking about, man? It's just a game, man, you fucking fairy. Chill out. But it's not those. Yeah, to you. Yeah, to you, you lucky cunt. It's not to take offence over, but fucking I do.
I love how somebody on enemy's teams just said y'all suck to our team, and yet we're winning. We've got it 100 and odd mile away, and they've only got it like 37. It's like, are you a retard, man? It's like...
I wouldn't even have mentioned that one because I know what that one is. Just spitting his dummy out. He wants to be on the winning team, that's all.
Aye.
And he's upset that he's not. But why you would waste your time typing it out, I don't know. Because I've watched quite a few YouTube videos and really felt like, right, I'm going to comment on this one. Because I've never really broke my silence on that kind of stuff. Like, I've always just like, I've thought of something to type and not wasted my time typing it, do you know what I mean? Because it's just
you
like...
said it to me, but that's different.
I've thought about it, I'm getting it off my head, and then I'm like, well, why would I type it now? I'm getting it off my chest. Do you know what I mean? You know when they sort of say, well, you've got the time to sit and type that. Shit. I just can't be bothered with it no more. I think it was fun at the start. With the internet. Because I didn't get online till I was 18. So all this stuff, like an argument online, it's quite funny, amusing at the start, and then it turns from being amusing to like, oh, quite enjoy a good argument on the internet. It's all right. You know, you think it's funny, but it gets tiring, doesn't it? It gets tiring to the point of I won't even leave an insult on a YouTube channel because it's like, what's the point?
I wanted to tell Manji he were a twat the other day, and I thought, no, I'm not better.
Like clickbait and stuff. Like, what's the point in saying, yeah, daft cunt, you fucking videos clickbait the fuck. I didn't fucking see that fucking that thumbnail anywhere in your video. Where I was pretty angry at one the other day, because obviously I've just told you about all that Pokemon bollocks, right? And there was a picture of a Pikachu with balloons, being held up by balloons, like a sprite. And I thought, wow, 20 Pokemon you'll never have, you've never caught. Let's have a look. This fucking Pikachu was nowhere to be found. Do you know what I mean? It was just a joke. It's just a joke. Because, like, it's a 20-minute video. I clicked on it for that sole reason. I just thought, I'm not even going to waste my time. First of all, it's Pokemon. I'm not going to completely spit me dummy out. But it's just all clickbait. And I live once. And I'm spending 20 minutes on a video that, you know what I mean? I know half of this stuff.
Someone on YouTube posted 20 exotic. What were it? 20 exotic Borderlands 3 guns. I got 4 of them already. And he was trying to make out it did this thing on it. I'm like, I've got the fucking gun. I'm shooting it. It does not do that shit what you're saying it does.
Hi.
It makes you laugh because sometimes they'll say it does something and then you go, you realise it doesn't actually do that, son. Takes me off when they do that though. It's like, yo, that's not what the gun does, mate. Oh, that's not what that piece of clothing does.
Aye. That's different though, isn't it? That's fighting something that, I don't know, they're trying to become famous, aren't they? Somewhat.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What is that? Collection. Ooh. When I get to level 20. Nice! And then I get a
Fucking
McLaren.
glitch like mine when he started that mission.
Let's do that.
Fucking hell.
I get an Aston Martin when I'm level 20, apparently.
Just got quickly fill.
I wish it were bloody Subaru or a Lotus.
What game?
Need for Speed Heat. I've got a shitty BMW we start with at start at the minute.
Aye, my Sean. Loved them.
I wish they'd re-release Need for Speed Most Wanted. Properly, I mean.
Which one?
Because they did Need for Speed Most Wanted, but it wasn't done like it should have been done.
It
You know
wasn't.
what I mean? It wasn't like the original. I was like, yeah, can we get this, can we do this?
Which one are you
original?
talking
Yeah,
about though? Are you... Cause...
I'm talking about the original PlayStation game.
The one with the famous BMW? Well, the one that I had in mind...
The one where you had to knock everybody off.
Yeah. Famous BMW, aye. I've got... my dad worked on the buses and that. He got us a big poster of that. Which is another thing that my Sean liked too. Passed away. And I've got that upstairs in the bedroom and that. So I love that one, but when the remastered one, it wasn't that I had in mind. It was the other one. Can you remember Need for Speed? Was it Need for Speed Heat? Need for Speed.
I'm gonna say I'm playing Need for Speed Heat now.
What was it, man? For the PS2, Need for Speed. Oh, fucking! I just had the name. No, not that one. I love that one though. I wish.
Hot Pursuit.
Yeah, that's the one. Hot Pursuit. It's. I'm sure they did a remake, but didn't they bring a Hot Pursuit on the PS3 and then they remade that one, which I didn't think much of.
Yeah.
I liked Hot Pursuit. I liked Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, and then it went Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 3, wasn't it? No, didn't it just start with Need for Speed 1, 2, 3, and then it went somewhere along the lines of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, and then Hot Pursuit 2 on your PS2, and I like that. And the way the police would chase you.
Yeah, my phase, or Most Wanted, But an underground 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, definitely the underground ones. Obviously, if I could go for any of them, I'd probably go for the underground, for them to remaster, nostalgia-wise. But this Hot Pursuit one that I'm talking about, it was very iconic in the way that the police would chase you. It just never got old, and I just loved it when you'd lose them. It's like, 1091, I'm in a ditch, over. You just get that kind of... Could you have the comms? I just thought it was great.
They've put that in all of them now.
But, like I say, even though I mentioned Underground, Most Wanted was the best, really, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was, I mean... like, all them special cars you could get off each of the drivers that you had to take down to get to this BMW.
Alright.
It's just mint. But, saying that, knowing what I know now, could I go back and enjoy it? After whinging about this 30 frames a second? Because what do our things back there? Because there's no 60 frames a second, I fucking know that for sure now. So can I go back? And the answer is probably no. No, I can't.
With Need for Speed, it's probably yes.
With all of them. With all of them. I don't think you're getting 60 frames a second on any of them. Because
no,
even PS3 are struggling to do it. Just don't do it. Do you know what I mean? And do you know what the cheeky thing is about this? You know, when I go back to the menu and receive me rewards after doing the mission at 30 frames a second, it lets us open me rewards in 60 frames.
That's a bit silly.
It's fucking dicks, aren't they? Dickheads, man. They don't give a shit. It works alright now until I need to do something.
You know what, I'm gonna learn that new move. There he is. Oh, I like it like that. It's a right tune.
But I think, you know, sometimes I think that I wish I played in a different way. You know, like, be more prepared. I couldn't really prepare myself, though, for, like, going online, you know, for the first time. You can't, though, really, can you?
No.
But, sometimes I would wish I played more games like, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Like, I wish I tried harder at that. I really loved all the characters in it. Like Spider-Man and Ryu and Ken. I loved the characters. But I just couldn't play the game. The problem was, there was just no way to learn the game. The way the computer were playing it. But I think I just quit a bit easy. But I think fighting games back in them days were brutal. Because it would literally... be no command lists in the books or anything. It would just be like, figure it out. And yes, you did get a lot more with Tekken in the terms of figure it out. which is why I like Tekken a lot more. But how many secret commands are in Tekken? Do you know what I mean? Like, what was the fucking point? Like Tekken 1, innit?
Right, yeah.
Like, what was the point in making the 10-hit combo, even though every character had an existing 10-hit combo? It was not in the command list. Like, what was with that? Like, secret moves. You know what I mean? Like, even Mortal Kombat was brutal. You know, it didn't tell you the moves, and it certainly didn't tell you the fatalities. You had to have some sort of cheat book or magazine to have the... It's rad, wasn't it? Which I know why that was. Your fatalities, because it was so brutal that all the parents had a court order against it, which is still used today as your age rating. You know, so I understand that, but I don't understand making all moves secrets. Like, I think Killer Instinct actually had was one of the only ones that actually had some sort of bare bones like tutorial on how to use your moves, and you'd be using against like this Kung Fu log that you would do it on, but it was still hard. I'm not sure if it taught you the moves or if it just requested you that you do the moves. You know, like figure them out. But oh man, if they didn't do all that kind of bollocks, man, imagine where we would have been. And your blockbusters and stuff. You know, when you think back, when you think, oh god, what's the rarest N64 game? What? Do you know what I mean? Like, I could have done something about it. I could have had it. Innit? Do you know what the rarest N64 game is? James? You busy?
Go on, what we go on?
Do you know what the rarest N64 game is?
Tell me.
Clay Fighters. But,
never even heard of it.
Aye, Clay Fighters. It's cause they only give it to Blockbuster as a rental only. It never actually sold. Isn't it mad though when you think though, like, that kind of shit? Crazy shit. That's the daily done. Okay. Going for a tab. Hello?
Alright.
Alright. Fucked me jet lighter last night and I've just fixed it there while having a
You
tape.
what?
I fucked me jet lighter last night
Uh,
and I've just fixed it there. It's only £1 for 2. But I know exactly how they work now. Easy peasy. Because the top came off and I thought, oh well that's it, it's fucked it. No.
but it won't.
Nah. Quite clever how it's put together. It's just like a little extension that makes it a jet lighter. It's just like a normal gas lighter with a little extension part that turns it into a jet lighter. Crazy. Fucking sweet. Oh, she's stuck saluting there. Oh, he's got the Green Goblin. Oh, they're making a new Spider-Man movie, aren't they, with the original actors?
They've already made it, haven't
Have they?
they? Is it where all three of them are joining together?
I don't know. But I seen the original Mary Jane
Oh, I haven't seen
and the
that
original Spider-Man. They've not made it yet. They're making it, aren't they?
one. Must be them. I know they made one where all three Spider-Man were joining forces.
Uh-huh.
So William Defoe was Green Goblin then?
Oh, I don't know. Is it the same dude for the Green Goblin? I
Right.
didn't see him.
No,
I like
I'm
him.
just saying in the one where they were all joining forces, it was the same guy for Green Goblin.
Alright. I've not watched it, see, I haven't been keeping up. I'm funny like that when they change the actors. Even though he's behind the mask. Do you know what I mean? Stupid, isn't it? Just lost interest. Because they changed it. I like
You know Walking Dead?
the story of it.
You know
Walking
Walking
Dead,
Dead? You know the one that plays Daryl?
Oh, yeah.
They want him as new Ghost Rider.
What do you think?
I think it'll be alright.
Well, Nicolas Cage isn't as good as he used to be, is he?
No.
I think I liked him as the Ghost Rider though. Know what I mean?
I
But
think Norman Reedus will be alright though. Norman Reedus will do a good job. When they were announcing that Henry Cavill were going to be James Bond at one part, I don't know who it is now, but they said, is it still going to be him? I don't know, but I was like, he's too bloody big! I was like, he's too big!
who's gonna be James Bond?
Henry Cavill?
Oh, no idea.
You know new Superman?
Oh, right, is he got a fucking proper dimple chin?
Yeah.
Ah, nah, the fuck, aye. He
Soon as
was
I
the
saw
new
it-
Superman, and then he ended up
Yeah.
having like a black Superman thing by the end of it, didn't he? Was that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Nah.
The one that's Witcher in Witcher.
Right.
He's too fucking big to be James Bond. They wanted Tom Hardy and I went, even though I like Tom Hardy, same issue again.
I couldn't say who I would like. I'd like I mean, they're all good. I even started going back to the first ones, and like trying to watch all of the James Bonds.
Yeah.
And I see what we got
You know what I
saying
think-
about Sean Connery. how he was good.
Do you know what? Do you know what I think would make a good James Bond?
Wait, invite Paul to the chat. Who? Paul saying they will both want to play Splitgate. Joking.
Like me, I've got an interview at half two for that job.
Alright. Might have time. Maybe.
Maybe. We'll see.
God, I can't even jump on this. Fucking lagging all over the shop. 9 packets downloading. Make a job.
Come on. Get this bastard. Who the fuck you think you're overtaking, you little shit? Come back here.
Because Paul's in that chat. In this one. Tell him the chat that we're in. Put on the chat that we're in now a message saying join this chat.
Are we going in that one? Are we going in this one? What's happening?
We'll stay in this one.
Alright.
He's having a smoke.
I'll just type it then.
Type it in this chat that I've just invited him to though. You try and use armor materials.
I'll tell you, that new job, if I get it, they went, oh, you need to be able to communicate, you may be able to get to the shop at 6 and then stay at 10. It's like, well, I only live around bloody corner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's not hard, is it? Well, I live around corner in a bit, but still, same difference.
If you want the job, all you need to do is be like, yeah, and get you whatever time you want, totally free for whatever hours. Know what I mean?
Right. And I'm literally there and all, I'm like, yeah, I only live around corner, pal.
Just don't act weird. Don't do any weird farts and out like that, like Step Brothers.
That'd be you though, not me.
Well, they didn't want the job, did they? The
You can't help farting, but
they
if
pulled
it's like
something out the
that, I
arsehole,
get what
really,
you
didn't
mean,
they?
though.
To not get the job.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you will end up farting. Everybody farts, man. It's just
Not like that.
but that kind of fart.
Not like that. That was weird.
No.
That was intended to be weird.
My last boss, chuffing wanker. It's like, didn't give you any breaks.
Oh,
And
yeah,
he's
again,
expecting you to. And he's
like an old
expecting you
war
to
story, fucking hell.
I want to knock him out, the little fucker. I want to give him a good
Alright,
smack in
Paul.
the face, not you, Paul. I'm on about my ex-boss.
Your ex-boss. I love it.
He's a wanker. I want to give him a good hiding.
Your ex-boss.
He's a trigger point now. I want to fucking give him a good... I want to say to him, "Oi, dickhead, come here. Do you want to know how to treat your employees? And then give him a good... Then wrap him round in a bloody towel, whip it, then pull the towel and hang him off at bloody... railing at Alhambra."
Right. Are you there, Paul?
That's how much I hate him.
Oh, I can barely hear Paul, mind you.
Yeah, I can. Same.
Is it the same one? I think I can turn you up anyways when I go on the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, you can turn people up. You can do individual settings for everybody's headsets and stuff.
Fucking turning you doing, James.
Do you think I give a shit?
Green Goblin.
Do a shit about my ex-boss though. I want to grab him back fucking... I literally want to get his bloody... you know what? Cut it off and force feed him it. That's how much I bloody hate him.
Funny.
Fucking prick.
What do you think about that, Paul? Can you? I've been sat in between me dad and his best mate, arguing when we're bloody fitting the windows.
What, was this today?
No, years ago. 60-40, 50-50, 60-40, fine, 50-50, but you buy your own fucking tools. I'm like in the middle. You know what I mean? Right. Oh, it was a nightmare, man. Nightmare. Waking up 6 in the morning, get to the factory in Sunderland for about 7ish. Get on the job, apply for about 8ish. You know what I mean? Just 2 hours of your time, just with that. He thought he was the gaffer, but we're like self-employed. No, he's best mate. Well, he was just putting the windows in. You know, like when you rip them out. So him and me fella would rip them out, and I'd be prepping the windows. You know what I mean? And I'd have all the windows ready, pass them up. He'd put them in.
50,
well, tiny fucking screws in it.
But you buy your own tools.
So only screws in it. You know, like fitting the window in. Me and me dad were fucking putting the sills on, putting the trims on. I was putting the windows in, like putting the glass in and that. Cleaning all out sides and everything so he can seal it all. And then we'll come downstairs. Every day he's on his fucking phone to his lass. What's for tea? Just wait till he get in. Or he's pissing about with the fucking tenants. He used to tell every tenant that was a puff. It was annoying.
What, that you were gay?
Aye. Tell him that I fucking swing fucking certain ways. He'd play jokes and that, there'd be marks on the settee and all that, and he'd be like, playing jokes on us like fucking, didn't tell him it's there, fucking shh, it's your fault. I'd fall asleep in the fan, he'd fucking permanent mark on my face, spots and that. There was
Tell you
funny
what I'd have
bits,
done.
but
I'll tell you what I'd have done with him. I'd have literally got permanent marker, drawn a penis on his head.
aye.
I'd have gone, there they go, so that's what they are. Done.
Game's not responding. Amazing. Right, closing the game, coming on the PS5, Paul.